as a life experience, boyhood Liverpool fan and out there playing against your team for Accrington Stanley. What was it like?
I can't put into words, Dan. It was surreal. I remember just obviously just trying to take everything in, trying to be as relaxed as I can, even though I was really nervous. But yeah, overall it was just an amazing day.
What was it like building up to the game? I mean, I know you've done all the interviews and had all the press this week, but from arriving here, did you just want to be out there?
Yeah, from the get-go, even though the lads were in the changes, they couldn't wait to get out there from the warm-up. And I just said, obviously, it happens all so quick now, it's come and gone. But no, the occasion was just amazing, and I'm just so happy I could play here in front of my family and friends, and obviously all the fans.
Obviously, no one likes losing games, but is there a lot of pride to be taken from the performance today?
Yeah, obviously the way the game went, we kept it tight for the first 20. And I remember Sean just saying to me, keep it tight, obviously we can get to 0-0 at our time, and they got us on the break. That's what obviously the gaffer told us before obviously I watch Liverpool every week, and the counter-attack's just, it's hard to stop, isn't it? So obviously went 1-0 down from that, and then what can you say with Trent? It's what he does, isn't it? As soon as that slapped in top bins, I was just like, oh God. But no, yeah, overall it was just a great day out, and now we can get back to the league and start pushing up that table.
You were about an inch and a half away from a little bit of history, rattling the crossbar in that second half. Did you think it was in?
I did, yeah. Obviously, I remember Sean putting his hands up, and I looked around to see who was going to go short, so I just thought, because usually I'm not on the short, but I thought I might as well go for it. Getting a 1-2 off him, and then touched it outside, and I remember it leaving my foot, and I fell over during obviously the shot, and I heard the fans obviously screaming ooh, but obviously instead of like an actual cheer, yeah, maybe in another lifetime it goes in, but it was just unlucky, wasn't it?
The scoreline in the end looks like a heavy defeat. Probably doesn't tell the whole story, that counter-attack you were talking about. If you can do some of the things you've done today against opposition of that standard, how good a stead does that still hold you in for League Two and playing against League Two opponents? Exactly,
yeah. Obviously, you've got to take the good and the bad from the game. I feel like first half we were all nervous. Me personally, I was really nervous. We kept giving the ball away, but like top teams do that as well as us. So it's natural to do that. But we all come out second half, and I feel like we were a bit more relaxed, and we moved it a bit better. And obviously, you can tell we had the chances and stuff. So, yeah.
Just as far as the experience from an Accrington perspective is concerned, 4,700 fans. We were as far away from them as you can be, and we could hear them. You must have been able to hear them. How good were they?
Amazing. Honestly, there was a few times where I stopped, and I could just at times it went quiet, and then the Accrington fans were bouncing. Like, I can't thank them enough. They were class from the minute get-go to the end.
And the scenes at the end where you all went over to them, I'm sure you've got loads of friends and family in there as well. What was it like?
Oh, honestly, I'm getting choked up now, like speaking about it, like seeing all the my family and friends over there was just so special for me. Like, it's just different class, honestly.
And I'm sure you've done about 3 million interviews in the build-up to this game and talked about, maybe you weren't going to be a professional, maybe that wasn't on the cards for you. To have come here and done those moments with your family. I guess when you go and see your family now for the first time, it might sink in, but you've lost the game, but it must be cloud nine for you.
It is, yeah. Honestly, it's been probably the best day of my life to date. I don't think I'm going to get better than that. And I obviously got so emotional when I went over and seen obviously all my family and friends. It's just going to be at the top. One to never forget.
And you've been able to rub shoulders with some of your heroes out there as well. Did you get a chance to talk to any Liverpool players afterwards?
Beforehand, I went over to Fowler because the steward said he went, go over and say hi. He went, won't hurt anyone. He went, you might not even get the chance again. So I went over and just said hi to him. I seen Robbo going out for the second half, and he gave me a tap. Spoke to Trent. I asked him for his shirt after the game. But I think Coyle was quicker than me to get that. So he said he's going to try and sort me on, so I'm still waiting on that. But yeah, just to be next to all them class players, it was just unbelievable.